Hey guys, what's going on? This is Namkraft and welcome to another Starcraft English commentary. Today, let's enjoy a game from the Laddernet series between Bisu and Queen. We have not seen a lot of games by Queen and Bisu. Well, he's just not streaming that much. But today we're going to be seeing maybe possibly 2 or if not 3 games. We shall see how far along we get and what the results of these games will be. The first game is going to be on the map Litmus. You can see the map photo already at the bottom left corner of the screen. Let me just quickly show you the map photo, because I believe this map is going to be phased out soon. So we're going to be very nostalgic to think about missing this map. There it is, Litmus. 46.2% win rate for Protoss. This map is not so good. Because of the backdoor, because of the Zerg has access to too early gas, and a bunch of other reasons. But Bisu at the top left is going to be coming for the pylon. He's not going to be going for the early scout. Granted, this is a 2-player map, so the players knows exactly where exactly is the location of the other player's base, but that also gives rise to some interesting strategies, because from the Zerg side you see that the Overlord scout will be very late. Sometimes the Protoss player takes advantage of that fact and try to go for some crazy build, something like 12 Nexus, or maybe double gateway attack or something like that. But this time around we're going to be having it looks to me like a overpull. No, it's going to be a 9 pull. No, it is going to be extract the trick. Extract the trick. Is that overpull when you say extract the trick? No, I guess it's not. It's what is the name? 10 pull, extract the trick. But from the other side of the map, we're going to be seeing the forge, and I think this Overlord was not able to spot the probe moving through. So let's see here. The spawning pool complete, and Bisu will be needing a couple of cannons here, and here. There's going to be a drone coming out for a quick expand as well. Bisu trailing it. Of course, Bisu, the king of APM. You can see his APM very high at this early stage. It doesn't really reflect his high APM, but in the later part of the game, you will see that his APM is ridiculously high. He maintains it quite well throughout the times. Anyway, 6 Zerlings coming out now from Queen, and he's going to be going for a second drone. Keep in mind, he has not yet expanded. I guess he will expand here, because it's not possible to expand at this location. There you see the hatchery coming down. Bisu doesn't know how many Zerlings there are. He has made only 1 cannon. He will try to expand, but he might get shut down hard here. The Zerlings are moving across the map. What is Bisu's vision? He sees a couple of Zerlings, but he doesn't know exactly how many there are. They have already left the central column, and Bisu only knows that there's no third base, so he's gonna have to put down a gateway, and he needs to block this with 2 probes. I think it might be doable because Bisu is very good. He's going to put a 3rd probe from below the ramp inside of the other guy's base. Queen, we don't see any additional Zerlings. They're going to try to come from the back door. Interesting. Okay, this is once again why we have Litmus. Litmus is notoriously known for this kind of build. But there is going to be a second attempt to expand at the natural. And this drone has taken a lot of hits already, so Queen's going to get pushed back. Beside, on the other side of the map, the Zerlings will be getting in here. Let's see how many Zerlings we get in, and Queen, we need to hurry up. There's got to be a spotting pylon, and there's the probe coming out. Zerlings are not getting involved. Looks like 0 Zerlings have gotten through so far, and Bisu will see this with his probe. He's about to get there soon. There's 1 Zerling, only 1 Zerling. There might be a few more. Will Bisu put a cannon in his main? He's thinking about it. He's definitely thinking about it. He doesn't want to actually waste too many. A second Zerling, only 2 Zerlings get in. He will try more, I'm sure. Queen on the other side of the map, as you can see, this expansion is very delayed, and Bisu knows about the situation of the gas. He knows that the enemy has taken gas, but there's no lair. Oh my god, Queen has forgotten to mine 2 drones. What are they doing exactly? I'm not so sure we shall see, because now Queen is busy microing his Zerlings. Are there going to be additional Zerlings? 2 more Zerlings going to try to get inside. Finally, Queen has grouped up his drones together correctly, so that's going to be great here. 1 Zealot already trying to help out in the main. So as you can see, Bisu has got this completely covered out, but now we're going to be having 4 Zerlings, and 4 Zerlings start to get a little bit problematic for Bisu here inside of his main. While these attacks are happening, maybe let me just quickly show you some other relevant information. That is going to be the ELO stats. So as you can see, this week in the ELO realm, we are seeing Flash at number 1 at 1424. Bisu is at number 10978 at 1331. And we also see who else there. Do we see Queen? Queen is number 91312. So these players are much closely located on the ELO ranking here. Anyways, looks like the attack will continue to go on. Alright, 4 Zerlings are coming out. and they're still very much alive. Do we have Zerling with speed? Yes, Zerling with speed is underway. So Bisu's gonna have to make a decision very, very soon as to whether he wants to put down the cannon or not. On this other map, we are seeing a Zealot harassment. These Zerlings don't have any kills at all. We have an Overlord. What is the point of this Overlord? I don't understand. Looks like Queen has lost an Overlord for free there. And he's going to be losing another drone. So Bisu is taking a huge toll on Queen's economy here. And it looks like some Zerlings are going to get trapped. No, they're still alive. This other Zealot is going to get destroyed. So you can see Queen's economy is terrible. He doesn't have any drone saturation at this third base. His new base has just came up. He is going to be going for Spire. But I think it's going to be very, very tricky. It looks like one Zerling is sniped, but 3 Zerlings with speed are still very, very strong. No more gas mining for the time being for Bisu. There's going to be a Corsair coming out though. These probes are not going to work on those Zerlings. I think these Corsairs are quite fast. As you can see, the Spire is only about 40%. And on this other map, we're seeing this Zealot trying to return home, but it's going to get trapped. It's going to get trapped, so at least there's going to be a chance to take out one of the Zealots. 3 Zerlings remaining with a Dragoon. He's going to be able to do some range shot here, and that is going to be a nice attack. 1 Zerling is getting trapped. Another probe has fallen, so 2 probes, 2 additional probes have been killed. There's a Spire. It's not yet completed. Bisu knows exactly the timing. He's going to take down at least 1, if not 2 Overlords. Where the Overlords are all hiding on the left side. Where's the second Corsair? There it is. The 2 Corsairs are going to try to check out the central area first of all. And then he will try to go towards the other areas. This is going to be the first pair of Scourge, the second pair of Scourge, and the third base. We see Scourges, we see only Zerlings. Keep in mind that in these spawning formations, the 3 hatcheries are relatively at equal distance from Bisu's main. So there's no one hatchery is closer, and therefore the Scourges produced from that hatchery will reach the main earlier. This is something that Protoss players have to pay attention to when they're trying to go for this early Overlord attack. Anyways, looks like there's going to be a massive Zealot, 4 Zealots, and 1 Dragoon. Bisu's gonna possibly back up now. I think he's forced enemy to make enough Zealots. Gonna try to back inside of his main. He's got additional Zelle. And do we have the hotkeys of any of the players? We have the hotkeys for Bisu. There's number 1. There's number 2. There's number 3. There's number 4. 1 Corsair is about to get sniped. That Corsair survive, and Bisu will group his 3 Corsairs together. How many? 4. 4 Corsairs. That's right. And they will have +1. +1 is about 45% stunned. Some Scourges have been sniped already. Bisu's been doing a good job supply-wise. Bisu 70 and Queen is 43. This is a nice advantage going to Bisu with these supply counts. But Hydralisk will be the next fashionable thing here. Hydra speed upgrade is about 85% done. Bisu's gonna be super careful. Looks like he's gonna try to engage a little bit in the middle of the map, try to take out a few Scourges. 1 more Scourge has been sniped, which means the Corsairs can roam free a little bit here, and as well as Dark Templar would be the thing. Do we have Templar Archive? Looks like Templar Archive has not yet been even started. Bisu is trying to engage in the middle of the map with just Zealots and Dragoons, and he's gonna get trapped a little bit. He needs to retreat. One of his Dragoons, he's trying very hard to retreat, and I guess he will lose a few more Zealots. Maybe a Dragoon, there it is. But cannons are coming up. As you can see, Bisu only has 1 cannon. He's got a lot of forces. They have Zealot with leg. Zealot with leg complete, so he would have saved some of his Zealots and hold them for the timing. This amount of Hydra is actually not very high. So I think Bisu would not fall here. His +1 or the Zealots are already completed already anyways. So they will be able to attack head on with Hydras. Bisu might cancel some of these cannons because he's making massive amount of Zealots. So he doesn't have Templar Archive. Keep that in mind. Bisu doesn't have Templar Archive. He's trying to hunt for Overlords to this left side of the map, and once again supply blocking Queen. Very nice. Bisu cancels 2 additional cannons. He's going to be going for Pylon. He waits at the last possible moment to do this cancellation trick, which is going to be very nice. The Zealots are trying to trade well here. Looks like reinforcement and Overlords are falling left and right. This is good strategy. He is sacking Zealots to get a few Overlord kills. And I think now the Zealots is going to be, I guess that's going to be the end of the Zealot trains. They will fall. And Bisu once again supply blocking Queen. Queen 38 supply, but only 20 supply worth of Overlords. Another Overlord has been fallen. There's 1 Overlord in the corner here. I don't know if Bisu's gonna be able to actually go there at some point, but these drones are getting targeted very badly. And behind this, do we have Dark Templar? No, just some Zealot. So Bisu is clearing the wind here. He gets a few more drone count. And this side of the map, there's going to be an attempt for Bisu to sneak to the Zelle. What is inside of Bisu's main in terms of upgrades? There's a Dark Templar, there's the Forge, there's the additional Gateway, there's going to be a small engagement. What kind of upgrades are we seeing from Queen? Lurker is going to be research. Does he have Infiltration Chamber? He doesn't have Infiltration Chamber. Some Corsairs will need to return home safely. They're just way too discouraged. It looks like Queen is not trying to target these areas to prevent the Corsairs from going home. He's going to try to do this, and Bisu might lose at least 2 more Corsairs. He's going to try to hide in the corner, and massive amount of skirts. Does it mean that there's going to be some mutas? Yes, we are seeing some mutas being morphed inside of the production queue here a little bit. You can see this is the production queue for both of the players, and you can see some mutas are going to be morphing here. These Corsairs, we need to go home. Another Corsair will tech hits, so I think now Bisu only has about 4 Corsairs remaining. Yeah, he's going to be making additional Corsair. This is double Stargate build though, may I remind you. I forgot to mention this. Actually, I didn't pay attention to that. The reason why the Templar Archive was so late is because there is a double Stargate build. But anyhow, looks like Bisu's early advantage has paid off. He's ahead by about what is that, 25 supply. He's got plenty of High Templars. He's got a huge amount of High Templars, and he's got plenty of Corsairs. Why is he morphing Archon? I feel like morphing Archon is not the right idea here, because he's got something like, okay, he's got 6 Corsairs here. He's gonna have more. He's gonna have a total of 8 Corsairs. The Mutas are diving in, but there are already 2 cannons. Corsairs just need to hold position and they will be fine. He's trying to engage the Scourges, but at the last minute, Bisu's gonna back up. There's the 2 additional Corsairs. Looks like there's gonna be some attempt to catch any High Templars being morphed from the main base. A nice Corsair hit. There's a cannon here already. These pros will take a few hits, but Bisu is here to relieve the pressure. He's going for the counterattack with a couple of Zealots and High Templars in the middle of the map. Oh my god, those 3 High Templars are very, very, very vulnerable. The Mutuals have spotted them. They will try to get in here and snipe them. There are 6 Corsairs, excuse me, 6 Mutualists, and how many Corsairs? That's a massive. Okay, nice storm, but at the last minute they were not able to attack the Scourges, and the Scourges are still alive, and looks like that there's going to be an Archon trying to go to work here. At the last minute, both the players are backed up. Bisu's going to try to expand to the 230 position, and as for Queen, he's looking for that expansion soon. Does he have Infiltration Chambers? He's going to be going for additional upgrades, additional high Sunkens. Do we have an Infiltration Chamber? There's only 1 Infiltration Chamber, so these Hydralisks are poorly upgraded. Only 0-0 you can see. There's going to be a front to attack. The Archon, of course, buying a lot of power, and the Mutu's is going to get chased away. There's going to be 3 High Templars. No army at all from Queen. What is the plan? The High Templars have crossed the middle line. He's going to cross. He's trying to attack the drone. Just go for the drones anyways. Go for the drone. Why are you not attacking the drone? He's going to try to cast. The first storm is great. The second storm, so this entire drone line is gone. And GG from Queen. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, bye. It's going to be an success. So bye.